Hello and welcome to Barely Necessities. It's laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley, and our site manager, Rebecca Burbank, is with me as always to discuss the latest happenings within that collectibles and merchandise realm of Disney. Becca, it's been a long time since we've been kind of face-to-face. How are things going?
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. The summer's basically here already. I'm not prepared for that.
It's warm here. It's nice and toasty. We've got like 89 degrees. I think we're heading towards maybe 90 today.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
goodness.
so we got some heat happening, and I'm happy. As you know, I like it to be toasty. So yeah. Let's see. Over the past few weeks, you've had some co-hosts coming in while I've been traveling here and there, huh?
Yeah, Kyle joined us a couple times and Morgan showed up, and we always love having her on the show. So
Yeah,
we'll have to do we'll have to do a girls, like just all girls show. Get her
that'll
back
be fun.
when you're here too.
Yeah. So thanks to them for filling in. I'm going to say a quick hi to Gio. Going to say a hi to Austin. If you are watching, feel free to drop a comment into the chat here. We are live and we're happy to answer questions as we can, and love to hear what you think of the various merchandise that we're showing off. We're going to be starting off with some items over at Disney Store and from Vera Bradley.
Yes. Yep. We've got another collection from Vera Bradley. This time it's themed to Cinderella. That's my favorite bag right there. Of this collection, that's the key piece.
I really like the design on here. The sketch of Cinderella is so beautiful. Oh, and then it's so playful with the quilted light blue, the mice doing their sewing to help Cinderella. Hey, Skywalking. Hope you guys are doing well. Haven't been able to check you out recently. I've been traveling so much. I have so much catching up to do.
I know there's a lot that's been going on, but yeah, this collection is really charming, which works for Cinderella, of course. And I like that we've got the, of course, very Cinderella designs, and then like you were saying, you've got the mice here that are sewing, so it's kind of fun when these companies focus on some of the sidekicks or like the background characters and let them take a chance to shine. But yeah, these are
Birds. Oh, so pretty.
And I like that you still have it quilted, but there's like this looks a little bit more elegant, kind of like her transformative dress. I'm sorry, I feel like I just took the words out of your mouth.
No, you're right on. No, totally. I love the interior with this deep navy.
Yes, and blue is my favorite color, so this is very much calling to me. I also like that the exterior is not quite white, but it's closer to her dress in the film than we often see when depicting Cinderella.
Oh, and her glass slipper there with the embroidery on the nice coin purse, Vera Bradley. My Vera Bradley coin purse is one of my favorite things I have ever purchased. It goes with me everywhere. I absolutely adore it. Just the perfect size for my credit cards and a few small bills when I'm traveling. You know, got to have a little bit of cash in case I have a sky cap or whatnot. But I love it holds up very well. And I agree. Vera Bradley designs are like I tend to be love it or hate it. It's like there doesn't seem to be much in between with me either. So yeah, let's see, Becca. Next up, you have on our to-do list 30 years.
I know. I feel like 30 years is kind of the theme of this, or almost 30 years is the theme of this show. But yes, these squishmallows, which are so cute. I love this scar because he looks like he's got a top hat on, or not a top hat, but like a little fedora. That's he looks like he's so distinguished and gentlemanly, and you're like, no, that's the villain.
If you want to see them, click the link that we'll be sharing so you can see the whole collection. I love how the character has that representation of Simba that Rafiki does, you know, in the tree there, right there on their torso. So the realization of the 30th anniversary of The Lion King in Squishmallow form. You can see them all in the article. So we'll encourage you to click the link and check it out. But 30 years. I can't believe it.
I know. I remember when the movie came out. I remember having, oh yeah, they are so cute. I know, right? My grandma and grandpa got me one of these sweatshirts with almost like a mock turtleneck neck, and it was it was just all white, and then there were like four quadrants that were separated by black lines, and so then you had Simba and I think Nala, and then probably I can't remember who else is on there, but the Lion King logo was on there too, and it was like my favorite thing.
There's not enough love for Zazu with all the various merchandise I've been seeing come out. I feel like he gets left off the list of characters too frequently. By the way, I want to say quick hi to Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Nice to be seen, Donna. Hope you're doing well. I halfway down the page, we've got some Winnie the Pooh merchandise.
Yeah, a new collection popped up at Disney Store yesterday. I was really hoping that honey jar that we were just looking at was actually a honey pot, but it's a cookie jar.
Yes, it is. It's a cookie jar. It is adorable. I would like one of these. I love the colors on this. It's just like stepped right out of a storybook. And that's how a lot of the designs within this collection are. They have some for adults, some for kids. So if you are a fan of Winnie the Pooh, be sure to check out the Journey to 100 Acre Wood article collected by our very own Becca.
Yes. Yep. Lots of fun stuff on there. Yeah, for the home, and not only apparel, but also some more items for the home.
Very cool. Within the world of Roosevelt's, we are visiting a animated favorite.
Yeah, a Goofy movie, which I don't think it's quite 30 years old, but it's up there. It's up there. Maybe next year. I think it might be 29. But yeah, we've got four new Kunu Flex shirts, and then a t-shirt as well, and a Powerline baseball cap. And you all know how much we love Roosevelt's here. I'm actually wearing a Roosevelt's. This was the one given to me, but this has been around for a while now. But yeah, Powerline. I like how loud this shirt is. I feel like you can hear the shirt, if that makes sense.
Yes. I would agree. I would love to wear this to a concert somewhere. Oh, they're on their road trip. You can see Goofy doing a little bit of fly fishing, the way he packed their car as they hit Route 66. Oh,
we got the whole gang. It's their, well, Goofy and Max are on there, but a lot of their friends or maybe frenemies.
Right. Oh, and you can't have a Goofy movie collection without acknowledging the amazing Tower of Cheesa.
Yep. Bobby Zimmerski. Am I saying that right? Yeah. He gets his own shirt because his love for cheese in a can is so great that this is what we remember.
Do you have love for cheese in a can?
I will eat it sometime. Like if it were on a cracker or something and that was like the best for the hors d'oeuvres, it's passable, but no, I don't. No.
I am a fan of cheese in a can on a Triscuit.
Okay.
I like to make little cheese rosetta, little rosettes on a Triscuit. And seriously, it's like the only way I can eat it. It's like I don't really like Triscuits.
Okay.
But if
they're a tricky cookie or tricky cracker. Yeah.
No, if you give me a Triscuit and then I'm good. But the cheese without the Triscuit, no. I can't put it, like sometimes we'll have wheat thins around. No.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it's like it's got to be that hearty Triscuit.
Yeah.
And similarly, Triscuits, I'm okay with cheddar. If you give me a nice hearty cheddar slice to go on a Triscuit, then I'm okay. But other than that, I don't know. I'm very picky about my combinations of my Triscuits. This is my favorite item of the collection is this t-shirt. Got that Powerline logo on the front, Roosevelt's on the sleeve, and then Powerline on the back.
I know. Isn't that great? Yeah, their shirts are so soft. I don't think this is their like softest t-shirt ever. They have one that's branded that way, but like their shirts are so soft and so comfortable. Every one that we've either purchased or received, we've been in love with.
I love how Donna comes in with the triangle Triscuit is a little bit lighter, a bit lighter. Try it.
Okay.
No, I'm all or nothing. Either it's cardboard or forget about it. It's like I want it, It's like the shredded wheat, right? You either go all for that big thing, nothing but fiber. Don't do the nice, pretty ones that are all frosted. No. It's either
see, yeah, no, I like the frosted ones.
either the haystack or nothing. Then we have Powerline hat to go with your. I like the colors on this. It's a flat bill, so it wouldn't be one I'd add to my collection. I'm a dad hat kind of person with the rounded bill, but I do like the colors here.
Yeah, I do too. It's very cool, very rock star.
100%. Kyle nailed it. I will only eat this trash cracker if I can put the trash cheese on it. Exactly.
That's why they work. They like cancel each other out. They take the bad things about both and come together to make something beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Oh, over at Magic Kingdom, Tiana's Bayou Adventure has been periodically previewing for people. It's unreliably previewing for people, but it's been previewing for people. And that means that new merchandise is also on the way when that opens at the end of the month. And they showcase some of it for the recent media event. They're going to be offering some prints of the artwork done by the artists selected for the murals and whatnot for the attractions. So you've got this beautiful piece featuring Naveen and Tiana tearing up the dance floor at her palace restaurant. Becca, this is a food item initially. It's a coin bank, and inside are chocolate coins.
Yum.
But then once you consume those, then it's going to be a traditional coin bank, and they have a little slot on the back where you can put whatever wish or dream it is you're saving up for. This is honest, but you can put in your own savings on the back of this can. So neat design on the
I love that. Yeah, that is fantastic. And I like that it's my mom would like that because it's practical.
A lot of the items for the attraction are going to be focusing on aspects from the storyline of the attraction itself, whether it be the fact that Tiana's gone on to have this food line in connection with her co-op restaurant dynamic here. So you have a serving tray where it highlights the special spice, which is featured in the attraction finale. But they offer food items like Bananas Foster milk chocolate bars, Mama Odie hot sauce. They've got some Cajun crunchy treats, as well as gummy frogs. You got to have a nod to the frog. This item incorporates that firefly dynamic, so it has a little bit of a twinkle to it. It lights up, and it features the song that's in the finale. The special, I want to say it's called Special Spice.
Okay.
So that's what's there. But we have a lot of fun stuff I can actually show too. So let me show a little bit.
Yes, please.
Because Doobie, my husband, he went to the media event, and they had a little bag of things. So among them was the Tiana doll. This is the outfit that she has on the attraction. They also feature kind of a romper jumpsuit inspired by this for your little girl, if they want to dress like Tiana. They have what they describe as a water resistant bucket hat, but I don't know. It just feels like a bucket hat to me. But it's got the fireflies and bottles on it. The spirit jersey glows in the dark. I haven't checked to see if the bucket hat does. Maybe it does.
That bucket hat pattern's reminding me a little bit of some of the artwork for Ratatouille, or like some of the Remy's Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Similar coloring and vibe. Ooh, the hat.
The beautiful Bayou Adventure logo. This is a nice blue, and then on the back they've got Tiana's tiara tower her water tower. But I'm really fond of this logo. It didn't grab me initially, but it's really grown on me as I'm seeing it on more and more of the merchandise, like this nice little water pouch. Now this does feel
Waterproof.
like waterproof to me. So I love the idea that I could throw something in this before I went on the ride. I'm not promising it is, but it feels like that kind of material. But look,
That's so cute.
Okay, there's more. Hang on. When you go on the attraction, you can get your photo taken, and it comes in this celebrating Mardi Gras folder. Got Mama Odie.
Aww.
You've got a picture of her team that helped open her dream. And then, people writing it. That would be my husband and Jeremiah. You guys know Jeremiah from wearing his Roosevelts, I'm figuring.
That too. Parks Talk, our walk and talks.
Yeah. The nice thing with the picture from what I've seen is the characters kind of switch around.
Oh, cool.
The Zydeco band, you don't always have the exact same ones in your folder. So, if you ride it a few times and get a few pictures, you might change up. There was something else in here I wanted to grab. Hang on, let me reach over. 2 more items I wanted to show from the bag of goodies. And what the one is, look at these ears.
That's beautiful. So
these are really, really attractive. They are a leatherette feel. They have the attraction logo on one ear. They got Louis and the bottles on the other one. And the backside is like a textured leatherette with the water lilies. Really pretty. And because we're celebrating the Firefly, right? When you click on this part right here, it lights up and it has varying modes. So you have the flashy, you have a slow flash, and then you just have it illuminated.
Aww.
Yeah, so a nice little nod to our Firefly friends found in the Bayou. And that's not the only nod to the Firefly, Becca.
No, there's more.
Yeah, they have a shoulder pal. So he I know, lightning bug, firefly. I know. I say firefly.
We say both.
So he comes with this little lily pad thing, so you can put him on your shoulder, right? So he can, do the thing where he but his little body will illuminate. And they say that he is interactive. So I guess like he'll blink in a certain way in response to like another firefly when they encounter each other. Look at that face.
That's so cute.
How adorable.
Yes.
Right? Okay, and he comes with this little jar with the water lily on it that
love that.
Illuminates, and when you click it, it makes him light up too.
Aww.
And in the evening, you can set him on here and plug him in to recharge, right? But he'll just sit right there, and he can be like a little nightlight by your bedside if you want.
I would have loved that. I would have loved having that as a nightlight.
I think the price on this is $32, which I'll be honest, considering how much they want for a shoulder pet in general, I was kind of surprised it was $32. So I'm like, as in, I was worried it would be more because of how much they want for a shoulder pet. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit blurry as it refocuses on me after showing you the adorable firefly. But also, they have some lines that focus specifically on Tiana, not the attraction, but Tiana. And so this is a tea light holder. And so behind that is where you can place your little tea light candle or battery. I think it comes with a battery operated one, but I'm not 100% on that. But I know that it's for a tea light, and it would illuminate that crown so beautifully. They have a line of merchandise that are very Art Deco inspired, that 20s, 30s.
Yes.
Those ears are really beautiful. And on the back, it has a similar patterning to this. Yeah, it's similar to that on the backside. Just really, really pretty embossing. But I love the color palette that they've gone with for this. I don't know about what you think, Becca.
Oh no, I'm right there with you. I think it's a great choice. I like the blues, the greens. I like the little pop of yellow in there as well, or that golden yellow. Everything just blends together so nicely. The colors all complement each other quite nicely.
And like I say, this it's a joyful celebration spirit jersey that's on the left here. The it has a glow in the dark elements. I'm presuming the firefly designs that we see on it is where that would make its appearance. But they did a nice job of bringing out the various elements of the attraction experience. The music is a part of it. The fireflies are a part of it. Her adventurous spirit is a part of it, and so you really see that reflected within the designs. And they picked some of the Zydeco band to be adorable little huggy, squishy plushie you can take home.
Yes, yeah. I think they teased them a while back when they first introduced the characters. So that was really fun to kind of get that sneak peek of what was coming, and now to see it realized. It's like, well, of course we got to get them all.
Yeah, I haven't learned all their names yet.
Oh no, I haven't either.
I'll eventually have to learn that. The one other thing I wanted to be sure that people knew was going to be available, so you can be thinking about it as you think about your trips to the park, is this cooking set. And they're doing that thing that we find now with kids cooking sets, which they didn't do when I was little. And that is they use magnets so that you can pretend slice things. So like the carrot will slice in half and then it can fit back together because it's got the magnets in it. So you can really have a much more interactive play than we could when we were younger. We had to pretend we were cutting our plastic carrot because if we really cut it, it would not be in one piece anymore. I mean, so yeah.
And I'm guessing a lot of this stuff is going to come through Larry the Armadillo. Aw. I think a lot of this will be on Disney Store as well. And we know, I mean, we knew there was going to be stuff coming in the Disney parks, so I'm sure it's just a matter of time before Disney Store will be getting their items.
I would imagine. And if you're a fan of flavorful Louisiana style cooking, for my understanding, the first time beyond their restaurant location, the spice blends of the Chase family are actually going to be available as well. And the Chase family is the inspiration for Tiana. I want to say it's Leah.
Yes.
Who was the inspiration.
And I know this because I'm looking at our photos.
Okay.
So yes, Leah Chase.
And so you're going to find some of their family spice blends available at the parks that you can take home with you. And so, you know, one of the things that growing up I used to do much more of that is not as common now is buy things that weren't necessarily like specific Disney, but yet were really special. And then you would, you know, have them at home, little decor, whatever, you know, because it kind of goes back to those days of the Pendleton, you know, wool that they would offer there in Frontierland. And so, you know, you were getting the Pendleton wool, but it was a memory of your
Disney.
So yeah. Continuing in the Disney attraction focus, and also in that kind of Art Deco design, D23 members can pick up some exclusive merchandise. What you think, Becca?
I think this is really fantastic. And I also can't believe that it's 30 years old. I think, so we went within the first year or two of Tower of Terror opening, and they actually had walk around characters over by Tower, and somebody signed our autograph book as Lola Van Golden, and I don't remember the gentleman's name, but I'm wondering if that's who is singing here at the Tip Top Club, if that's Lola Van Golden.
If my son was here, he would tell me because he is a big fan of the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
But yeah, I would like to be able to have an experience where it's not quite the Tower, or not quite the Tower of Terror, but you get to experience the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and then the fine, the rest of your visit can be that drop. But like to see it in action before the storm.
No, that'd be fun. A lot of fun. They kind of dipped their toe in that notion with the Jollywood Nights that they had last year, but just very cursory. I think people anticipated and wanted more of what you're describing. So I'm curious to see if they kind of expand on what they dipped their toe in with that last year. But another item in this collection is a spinner pin, where the one side will be this Hollywood Tower Hotel, but then when you flip it, it'll be that familiar Twilight Zone Tower of Terror logo that you see appear magically in the sign. Man, I remember just how amazingly cool that was when it first opened. I mean, now you've seen that kind of technique in so many places, but back then, I think I'd only seen it there and a McDonald's of all things. Near my house, there was a McDonald's that had something like that, where out of nothing, this fiber optic pattern would appear, and it was so nifty.
Oh man!
Did you see this film over the weekend?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
No, we didn't. It was on the list, and then we didn't end up. Okay, so what's the Becca review?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, like, I think Tony said it's a worthy successor. It's not better than the first, and I think I agree with that. But there were some really, really great moments. I really like Anxiety. I think they did a really interesting job with some tough subjects as well, and it was, I don't know, it was just very heartwarming. I teared up. I loved it. So okay. I was, like, even thinking about it after the fact, I'm like, I'm feeling happy after
Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm more excited. I was already somewhat excited, but now I'm more excited. Anxiety has been a hoot in the preview ad, so I'm glad to know that carries forward in the film. But check out this Loungefly.
Yeah, I like how bright and bold and colorful it is. I like that we've got the memory balls, but they're all the various faces of the emotions. Yeah. We've got, envy, embarrassment, ennui, and anxiety are the newcomers this time. And they all get, I like that they all get their own little slice of the wheel there.
This is cute. They seem, I like the kind of funky design, because on the back you have the various emotions kind of represented in an abstract form. That was something we saw with some of the product with the original film as well, and I appreciate that, how they kind of just boiled it down. Joy is just really boiled down to kind of a burst of that blue and yellow, and anger boiled down to that flame with the red and yellow. So neat representations there. They've got a pin reminding you to believe in yourself. And as Kyle points out, if you enjoy any of these Inside Out items, please shop through Laughing Place, as it really helps support us. Thank you. And you will find all of these items in the articles linked below. They are affiliate links. We do make that known in the articles, that we receive a small commission when you do shop by stopping to buy Laughing Place and then going through us to do your Disney shopping. It doesn't cost you anything additional, but it does help out around here. And we appreciate it a lot. This cap is cute.
Yeah, I think so too. I like that. Yeah, we're doing some different stuff with this collection than some of the other character collections. But you've got to play around with it because you've got so many different emotions.
And then, they're soft and squishy too. So, who wouldn't want to cuddle with Ennui? So.
Ennui wouldn't want you to cuddle with Ennui, but
and they even have dad cufflinks.
Yeah. With anger there and his little flames.
Have you seen the footage of him in the parks?
With the hot dog, talking about how great the hot dog is?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. No,
you mean the anger character. Oh, no, I haven't. I saw Lewis Black at Pixar Pier.
Waddle because of his build, and it's quite cute. But he looks angry, but waddling while angry, so it's very cute. Let's see, Skywalking Through Neverland saying, loved the Inside Out 2 film. Thought it was just as good as the original, especially if you remember being a teen or know a teen. I have a teen under my roof, so I definitely know a teen.
Yeah, I was thinking it reminded me a little bit of Turning Red as well. And just at least, so I'm I was a teenage girl, so these are stories about teenage girls, and I think Pixar's done a great job with both, presenting them in a very real way, but then also, of course, in a movie way where it's a little bit more playful and fun. But yeah, I'm I would have been friends with these girls.
I went in for my physical therapy earlier this week, and as he was doing the stretches and everything, we were talking as we do, and he said he'd seen Inside Out, and he really enjoyed it, and more so than other recent films. He was saying that this one really connected with him, and I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, it was fun. He says, I wasn't really looking forward to it. Yeah, but I liked it. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. So there you go. Let's see. Stitch Attack Snacks, season 6 of 12, number 6 of a 12-part.
It can be season 6. Why not?
We got donuts.
Yes. Yeah. So because we didn't get to meet last week, I figured we should absolutely talk about this.
Yep, I was just talking to Ben. He just saw it too. So yep, I feel like I am the only one who hasn't seen it. But okay,
well, that's your assignment. Go see the movie.
I don't know when, but okay. Let's see. So donuts.
Yeah. So Stitch and Angel are enjoying donuts. I like that their plush there is just a regular round donut, but there's some Mickey donuts on their shirts and on her. I think she's wearing a dress.
They're little sprinkles.
Super cute. I've been pretty impressed with the Stitch collection this year. And then a lot of these also complement the Disney Eats collection. I think there's just a few that were different because it was, it's hard to have some of the same snacks. But for the most part, these two collections line up perfectly.
Very nice.
So, yeah.
Skywalking says, I don't understand the Snacks Attacks collection. I don't need to be reminded of food when I'm not hungry. No. It's a way to satisfy. You go, oh, look, I feel like I just ate a donut.
There you go.
Donut, and then you don't have to eat a donut because you just saw one.
You're looking at one, you're watching. Yeah, Angel's happy eating hers.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Vicariously enjoying a donut, and then you don't have to eat one. The reverse. Moving on, we've got a first look, because that doesn't really work. I was trying. We've got a first look at a Gargoyles item.
Yes. Yeah. So this is coming to Diamond Select, and they were so kind enough to send us the first look exclusive before the pre-orders open, which I believe is this weekend. So you'll be seeing this starting to pop up on the internet. But yeah, we've got a very cool Steel Clan robot mini bust from Diamond Select Toys. Excuse me. There's so many of these names, but yeah, I think this is fantastic. And they did a Goliath, like a 14-inch statue a couple months ago. But yeah, this is just one of the Steel Clan now. The robots, yeah.
No, I was gonna say Gargoyles is one of those perpetually on my wish list that I never get around to. It's like, on my watch list.
Well, I believe that the guy who I believe Keith David voices Goliath, who's the main good guy gargoyle, and then of course he's Dr. Facilier. So if you like Keith David, I think you're gonna like this.
Did you see the picture of him riding? I mean, poor guy, but you can't be on every moment. But there's this picture of him on board the Tiana Bayou adventure log with the rest of the cast. So Jennifer Lewis was there and Jim Cummings was there. It's like they got all together on one together, and Jennifer's looking like she's having the best time, and Jim's like he has the best time, and Keith David's expression is just why am I here?
Aww.
And I say, I just feel bad because I'm sure everybody has that moment where you're just not on, but everybody else looks totally on, and he's just his face wow, what am I doing here? And so it was a great moment. People have zoomed in on it and been sharing it on Facebook. And yes, Tony, I agree. Gargoyles, last I checked, it was in my downloaded for the airplane, and yet I still didn't end up watching it list. So yeah, no, I don't know why I have it there, and yet because everybody says it's so good, and I just keep not ending up watching it because there's so many other good.
I know.
Oh man, while I've been gone, so many new things have dropped that I want to watch. I still haven't seen Secrets of the Octopus.
Okay.
On Disney Plus, I really want to see that. Thankfully, I got to see the Beach Boys one before I left in theaters, so I didn't have to catch that on Disney Plus. By the way, highly recommend.
We watched that, and then we had to go watch Love and Mercy because it just felt like it would fit together.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go. Tony's all, why am I here? My character isn't here anywhere. Exactly. And Skywalking, Bridgerton. I'm not even watching it. That is not even on my list.
I haven't watched any. I haven't watched any Bridgerton, but her universe started a book club, and they were reading through Bridgerton. So I have, listened to audiobooks, but I have read 4 Bridgerton books, and I'm like, okay, now I need to watch the show.
Okay, so there. Yeah. No, there's just too much to consume nowadays. Too much to consume. And then I've been following, and now we're going to get really deep inside Rebecca's brain. I have been following this paternity battle that one of the previous bachelors was involved in. ABC's The Bachelor. And so I was following that, and that ruling just came down. So, so I've been catching up on all of that, all the motions and the various filings, and now the judge's ruling, and then the evaluation by all the legal people of the ruling. So yeah, so it's been a lot of that thing. Your husband comes in with the winning comment. Keith was waiting to get to the exit. He has friends on the other side.
That was Streets Ahead, Kyle.
Bravo.
Streets Ahead.
Bravo. Okay. Marvel has appeared at Disney Springs Coca-Cola store. They have Marvelized your Coca-Cola products.
Right? I feel like this was what was on those Coca-Cola cans couple months ago. The interactive AR, or I guess interactive, but like the augmented reality of the cans, and now you can get some T-shirts and some other merchandise with the team. Juggernaut, of course, gets to take over a shirt. We've got a fantastic hoodie here. It's that 2 brands coming together, right?
Wow. Okay, so when we went to see Fall Guy, which I enjoyed, ridiculous fun, they had at the Freestyle machine 2 flavors for Deadpool. So Marvel. So they were really tasty. One way more so than the other. It was like tropical, and the other one was kind of like a little tangy. It was, man, I wish I could remember what they were. I know I shared them on Twitter, but I'm not remembering what those 2 flavors were. But I want to say one of them was like chimichanga, because isn't that a thing like chimichanga?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so it had more of kind of that. There was the flavor that came out recently that I want to say was called Spiced, and it had kind of an earthy smokiness to it in a way, and it kind of had that. So I wasn't as big of a fan, but the other one was really super yummy. So who's this?
Kyle, I need help. I know it's an X-Men. No. It's like Negasonic Teenage Warhead or something. I think it's all of those words, but I don't remember what order. And yeah, from the X-Men universe, but mostly the Deadpool movies. I don't know. That almost looks like it could be Loki.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was Loki, and this is Storm, right?
This is Storm.
Hey!
We got one.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Way to go.
Okay. So
nailed it. You got it.
Oh man.
Too fun. Okay, now back to something I actually do know. If you are a Disney Plus subscriber, you can get merchandise at the Disney store. You can get early access for items celebrating this new series, the Acolyte. We have May represented in this T-shirt with the dual imagery.
Well, they say May. Well, I don't know. Is it spoilers? Is it spoilers to? I mean, I guess there's been three episodes. The 4th one drops tonight.
Yes.
I mean, you can leave our channel and come back later if you don't want to. But it says May, but I almost wonder if the top one is supposed to be OSHA.
Yeah, that would be my thought.
I mean,
what do I think is up there, but what do I know?
I guess it might be easier to just label the shirt as like a May.
I agree, but they've labeled it a May. So, which is funny because I would label it OSHA.
Right.
You know, maybe they were worried that people would do like me. I'm sorry, but my biggest issue with this show so far is I can't get past the name OSHA.
Occupational safety hazard. I forget what the other.
Yep. I can't every time I hear it. I just think of that. Oh, is somebody wearing their harness? Oh,
Right.
did we have a code because there's a wet spot?
Maybe that is the key to having the safe, like a safe set, is to have to like name a character, you know, like
we can always
personal protection, like, oh, this is personal protection, yeah, whatever. And then you're just like, yes, let's make sure we are following all the rules and doing what we're supposed to. Yes. That shirt is OSHA approved. Yes, nice one, yay, Tony.
It's even including OSHA. Okay,
but back to let's be back to serious.
Here is the Acolyte main cast. So you have a lot of the people who I've seen in the episode.
I know. I don't remember the mother's name
in my head yet, and I'm sure Sarah, who is watching Skywalking, can list all of these just right off the top of her head. But yeah, I know, right? They should have had a promo song. It's gotta be May.
Yeah.
It's gotta be May. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty. Do you like this merchandise?
I do. I like the logo too. I like the Acolyte logo. I like the color change there in the middle. I think I don't know. I feel like it's saying a lot with just the title. So I think that's pretty cool.
This blue right here for me is like the iconic lightsaber blue. I don't know why.
Yeah.
In my head, you know what? I now know why. Because my Luke Skywalker doll lightsaber was that color.
Was that blue?
I'm pretty sure. I will have to go look, but I'm pretty sure the Luke Skywalker doll that I had when I was 8, 9 years old was that blue. And so in my head, that is the blue a lightsaber should be. That's very funny. I'll have to confirm that somewhere. It's also blue milk. But our own Mike Celestino, who's the boss, our Star Wars guru around here, was on Skywalking Through Neverland talking about the Acolyte. So you can find out what the Skywalking duo and Mike Celestino had to say about the Acolyte over there. I know Mike's been talking about it over here on Who's the Boss.
Yeah, and plug, I'm going to be on the show on Thursday, so I will be joining him to talk about it.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Hey, look, we've got a variety of lightsaber colors here. We've got purple, green, yellow, blue.
Which is something I hadn't seen until I think it was Star Wars Jedi Academy video game, where you were a Padawan and then you could end up choosing which side of the Force, eventually end up choosing which side of the Force you were going to be on. But you could also pick your lightsaber color. You could pick whether or not you had 2 lightsabers, whether you had a dual-bladed lightsaber. And so I didn't really see the various colors. I mean, I guess you did have the purple blade for Mace Windu, but it wasn't really until like the video game where I was like, ooh, there's all these other choices.
Attention that you noticed because it impacted you because you got to choose.
That's right. Exactly.
I don't mean, who cares? No big deal, but I get to pick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would want a like that color lightsaber.
The like behind you, the brick behind you.
Red, but this like bright pink. That's what I would. Very bright pink. And that's because my favorite toy that I have from Tokyo Disneyland, it's a little from like Phantasmic. It's a little mini hand holding a safe. And when it goes and it lights up, and it turns off, and it lights up, but it turns off. And yeah, and it's very bright pink like that. So yeah, so that's what I would want. Continuing in the world of Star Wars, Mike Celestino has reported the next HasLab project is the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice, and I was like, really? I never know how to feel about the HasLabs. I have not backed any of them, which means I don't have any of them, but they've come up with some really, really cool stuff for a variety of franchises. But this actually, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And it's huge. I think it's like 30 inches by 19 inches. Like this is, and it's that vintage collection. So it's the smaller size, the 3 3/4 inch action figures, but with that big of a set. You like, I don't know how close it is to scale, but that's pretty interesting. If you've got the room for it, I mean, why not?
Might go find the room for it. So they need 8,000 Becca orders by July 8th. So be sure to check out the article that we'll have linked below so you can find out how to participate in that and make sure that the HasLab project numbers are hit. So this item does move forward, because that's how these projects go, because there was one recently, as I recall, that didn't end up
They've had
its numbers. It took, or they had to do something. Didn't they have to do something unique? I don't remember now.
Well, the most recent Star Wars one, I believe, was the Ghost, with the characters from from Rebels, and that did go through, and they reached all of their stretch goals or whatever. I forget what the other tiers are. They far succeeded that, but then I know there have been a couple that have not. I think they tried to do a Rancor, and then they tried to do the wow, I can't even think of them. But from Obi-Wan Kenobi series, the Inquisitors, they tried to do that really cool lightsaber with the circle in the middle that had the double blades, and that didn't get backed either. As it looks right now, they're already over halfway with the Mos Eisley Cantina, so there's still time.
This is a vinyl sticker set, apparently.
Yeah,
part of the thing. So I like this. This is cool.
It's very cool. The more I was looking at it, the more I was like, okay, I see the appeal of this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where Michael put it, because he barely has enough room for what I mean, if you've ever seen his studio backdrops, with all of his stuff on it, yeah, it'll be fun to watch him try and find where to place this once it arrives, because he has the Jabba the Hutt skiff, and oh man, that thing is so big, it's enormous. And so yeah, so it'll be fun to watch him come up with a place for this as well. I haven't even asked him if it's on his wish list or not. I'll have to find out. Maybe skywalking, maybe he talked about that when he visited with y'all. So let's see, Becca, that I guess will bring us to the shopping list. Since I did a show and tell earlier, I didn't have a sensational 7 this week, because I knew I'd be showing off the Tiana fun. But what's your shopping list got to behold?
All right. Well, we have Pintastic Tuesday. Oh, perfect. Glad to know that. We'll have to have him on when it goes through. So there, I'm sending out those good vibes. It's going to get backed.
Yep.
But yeah, back to the shopping list. We've got Pintastic Tuesday with some Stitch pins. And of course, we saw that Hollywood Tower of Terror pin for D23 members. Everything Donald Duck. We've got Donald Duck over at Box Lunch. We've got Donald Duck at Her Universe, and at Hot Topic, there's a new Dooney and Burke collection that launched today at Disney Store. So Donald is 90. Celebrate him all year long and get some cool Donald Duck merchandise. There's a Disney by Columbia sportswear collection, a 5-piece collection that's available at Disney Store, perfect for your summer adventures. There's also the princess costume, not only the dresses, but then also accessories. I think this stuff's been revamped a little bit, and that is available at Disney Store. We've also got a Steamboat Willie dress from Her Universe. It's really, really charming, really cute, spaghetti tie straps, but like it is the most charming thing. And it's got one of those nice, I think it's like an A-line skirt. It looks like it's going to spin when you, or twirl when you spin when you twirl, whatever. It's super charming. Oh, this month we're also going to be celebrating Stitch Day on June 26th. So there's tons of Experiment 626 merchandise, not only at Disney Store, but at plenty of retailers all around. And then we've talked Inside Out 2 already, but there's a new collection at Box Lunch, kind of focusing more on the individual emotions, so in apparel form. That's pretty fun. Disney has just introduced a new line of preschool toys, including a swinging, dancing Spidey from Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Mike did an unboxing of the Darth Vader bot that's brand new, so you have to check that out. This thing is pretty gigantic and has lots of cool features. And then I forget. Well, yes, I forget. Her Universe Disney store. There's some very like vintage looking Star Wars apparel items from Her Universe that are available now at Disney store. And then finally, we have the Darth Maul Legacy lightsaber. This one comes with the hilt and the blade, but you don't get the cool box. So if you've been growing your Legacy lightsaber collection, Darth Maul is now part of it. One blade, but still electronic blade and hilt. So pretty cool.
Oh, you're welcome, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
We hope you have found some items that will end up on your shopping list. Gio points out that tonight on Disney Trivia Live, we're back again. Yes, Doobie and Gideon have been traveling Paris, Walt Disney World, and now they are back and they will be hosting tonight's live Disney Trivia. You can compete head to head. You can find out if you know more than your friends when it comes to Disney knowledge, but mostly have a lot of fun chatting Disney with a bunch of other Disney friends. It's like sitting at a bar, gabbing Disney. So it's a lot of fun. That starts here at 7:30. As always, stay tuned to Laughing Place for news and information about the Disney company. We are broad in our coverage of the Disney company, whether it's Hulu, Nat Geo, the parks. We also bop a bit outside of the berm too, so we'll keep you up to date on that as well. So follow us on Twitter if you want to stay informed on what's going on around here. If you enjoyed this, please give us a like. That lets people find us. So we appreciate anytime you give us that thumbs up there. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, Becca, as always, for gathering up these goodies.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.